It's Saturday morning of Wave 3 News Day at the Kentucky State Fair. I'm Meteorologist Ryan Hoke with today's Hokey video blog. This is about as close to a perfect forecast for the month of August that you can get. The next 7 days look almost perfect. I keep saying almost because there's one day in really about a 5-hour period where things are not going to be so perfect. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Let's talk first about today's Hokey weather fact, and let's talk thunderstorms and airplanes. Did you know the airline industry loses $2 billion annually from thunderstorm-related delays, diversions, and cancellations? That is part of the reason why your airline ticket is so expensive compared to other modes of transportation. It's just because not only is fuel expensive, not only are operating costs expensive, the weather also plays into it because they're losing money, they're losing fuel because they have to divert around thunderstorms or land in different places, and it's just kind of a mess when it comes to thunderstorms and airplanes. So now you know why airline tickets, well, at least a small portion of them, are so expensive. All right, this morning on our Kentucky One Health SkyTrack network of cameras in Shepherdsville, beautiful sunrise, blue skies, and boy, do we have a nice day on tap. In fact, we've got the mostly sunny skies across the area now. Watching these showers out across portions of Missouri at this point, they are not, keyword, not going to be making it into our region today. The thing that's keeping them out there is high pressure. It's going to be suppressing anything that tries to get past about this point right here. So Evansville's pretty much the line between maybe a shower or two and pretty decent weather for today. But this all breaks down tomorrow because we've got a front coming our way. So for today, we've got highs in the mid-80s, plenty of sunshine. We get down into the 70s and the 60s tonight. We mentioned it's Wave 3 News Day at the Kentucky State Fair. Visit us in the South Wing lobby from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., 68 by 10 o'clock, 83 and 84 by 3 and 6 o'clock, respectively. Go eat a donut burger for us, why don't you? All right, so who's going to be there and when? So from 10 a.m. to 12, myself, Brian Good, Kevin Harnan, Kent Taylor, Connie Leonard, Chris McGill will be there. At 11 a.m., Lauren Jones and Janelle McDonald will be holding down the fort. From 12 to 2, it's Christy Dutton, Kayla Vanover, Myra Ann Sorry, and John Bull. From 2 to 4, Scott Reynolds, Katie Bauer, Casey Cunningham, Eric Flack, and all by her lonesome from 4 to 6. Come out there and give her some company. It's Dawn G. Yep, she'll be holding down the fort from 4 to 6. So be sure to come out there today. We've got free giveaways. I have viewed them myself. They are excellent. They're probably one of the best things you'll get at the State Fair today. We'll be taking photos for Facebook, for Twitter, for Instagram, signing autographs, whatever you want to do with us. We're there, basically. Say hello and ask us your weather questions, especially us meteorologists who should be there as we go throughout this morning and early this afternoon. So here's our next weather maker. It's a front that moves through Sunday night. It's going to have limited moisture. It's going to have limited what we call dynamics or wind flow to deal with. This thing is kind of puny, but nevertheless, it's got enough of a kick to not only kick off thunderstorms, but a few of them could be severe or strong too, potentially marginally severe. Behind this front, much cooler temperatures. In fact, this looks pretty good as we move throughout the rest of the week. So let's talk about Sunday in more detail. By 4 o'clock, we're watching this thin band of showers and thunderstorms off to our west, basically over portions of southwest Indiana. It'll be pretty much moving into our viewing area during the late afternoon and the early evening. It traipses on through. This model has a lower coverage of showers and thunderstorms than, say, the 4-kilometer NAM, the NAM itself, and previous runs of the RPM, but it's got the right idea on timing. Basically, this being an early evening deal, it gets on through here. After sunset, we're pretty much drying out by that point, and temperatures fall like a rock into the 50s by Monday morning, thanks to the cold, I should say cooler air, almost cold, but not quite there, air moving into our region behind the cold front. It's a marginal risk of severe weather as we go throughout your Sunday. Now, that basically means a few of these storms may try to be strong, but I don't think they're really going to be much in the way of severe. The severe weather risk is very low, and maybe a warning or two over our western counties in Indiana and Kentucky, but that's about it. Just a severe thunderstorm warning for some wind gusts. And pretty much, we should make it through this thing unscathed. Here's a 7-day breakdown. You'll see that we've got the storm chance on Sunday, and that's it. The rest of the week is completely dry. High pressure moves in. I mean, this thing looks more like September, late September at that, than it does August. You'll notice that by Wednesday we do have a waterfront Wednesday going on, And the temperatures should be in the upper 70s to start it, and we'll get down into the lower 70s as we wrap things up there at night. Now, let's talk about the earliest alert outlook, because we do get some warmer temperatures in here by August 29th and August 30th, 90s for both of those days. And then we'll get things back down into the 80s, probably upper 80s, though, because we've got a storm chance that's going to be playing into our weather as we go throughout really that next whole week. And it's kind of that diurnal, that daily thunderstorm chance that we normally see this time of summer. So more typical weather coming back, but nothing excessively hot in the forecast ahead. That's 2 weeks of weather here on the Hokey video blog. Hope to see you today at the Wave 3 News Day at the Kentucky State Fair South Wing Lobby. I'm there from 10 to noon, and of course other folks will be there until 6 o'clock this evening. Hope to see you out there. And for now, this is Meteorologist Ryan Hoke with your Hokey video blog.